This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Bengals of Houston. Is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First play, and Young is going to throw it. Open man is Ross, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 13 yards on the game's opening play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Ready. To throw, Young. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Young. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Throwing, Young. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Looking to throw, Young. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the gun, here's Willis. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Willis looking to throw it. Throw out wide is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Fielded at the 20. Upon a 46, a return of 5. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
And Young's throw there incomplete. The Bengals at 9-5 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
A second down throw for Young. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Ken Walker. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Robinson on a give right side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. Breaks through the contact, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Let's go now.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Ready?
First down, Young. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Young will set to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. And he fires one, but incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
97. Watch out now. 50 green jack. Red cycle. Blue striker. Edo blue.
Young to throw on 4th. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Yellow. Ready.
To the air once more, Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Young. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Olave. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Willis will look to throw it. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Second and 5. To throw, here's Willis. And his throw is incomplete. Albert Okwuegbunam, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Willis to throw once more. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Following the interception, Young. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Young working out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
6, Mega. Drill green. Ready?
Young on third down. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cover 38.
A first down throw for Young. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Blaster, stay. Ready.
On second down, Young. Under pressure, they got him again.
Faster.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Steal. Check steal. Slide blue. Green jack. Check smash.
And they just get the play off. Now Young escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide open receiver.
And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Last play of the half. Here's Willis. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Willis to throw. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Robinson will try to pick it up. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. On 1st and 10, Young. Throw left side complete. That's Ross. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Young here, you can see changing the play.
Red cycle.
Young now. Off play action. Rolling to his right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Blue striker.
Now Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down, it brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll run for it. It's Walker. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here.
Fight, 97, Edo blue. You, yellow. Ultra. Ready.
It's Young on 1st down. Flush to his right. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
Another big play right there. This is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong stick.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Black shot.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the
Field
18-yard
black.
line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get up.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Martin Emerson. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Trap 50.
Back to throw, Willis. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Malik Willis, 26 yards. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Okay, ready?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Black Ultra. Set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. And got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth.
Let's go.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
5-6. Ready?
Straight ahead, Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Set.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Smith, ready.
Walker with another carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. To the right side, this is Walker. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12.
Drill 3. Ready?
Young will set to throw. Olave holds it in. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Drill 52. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run for it. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Claws red. Red. Yellow. Set, hut.
Young looks to throw on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
Blaster. Stick. Slice blue. Green jack. Red. Cycle. Set, hut.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Set, hut. .43 rail. Blue striker. Needle blue. Fury yellow. Ready.
Young to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chris Olave. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
19 Lions.
Here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Willis looking to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now Willis. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Willis to throw. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's 1st and goal. Robinson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they tackle him at the 3. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Willis got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly...
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Let's go now.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Willis. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress